Dumarang Samanani, hello, hi. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to us. And if you are a regular, appreciate you so much. Yo, son. Let's mute this. Where's mute? There we go. Muted. 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 Yo. Hi, Alice. Can only be you. It'd be so funny that it's not Alice. Azile. I knew it. It can only be you and not my Alice. Only you. Who first likes while it's still showing 0 views. I just know it's you, Alice. Hi, Lucy. How are you doing, Lucy? Oh my word, guys, they're playing No Good Deed at this hour. It's only 20 past 11 and No Good Deed is playing. Hey, Orienyele. Oh, it's another one, this one with white people. And it's a really old one. Maybe it's something similar. Alice, you saw Nomalina post, ne? Who's Nomalina? Muhlapi, meaning to ask, which do you prefer, Sino or Muhle? Because I'm trying to get used to get people used to Sino, I prefer Sino. Lucy, I really prefer Sino. Hey, Lungstar, how are you? I was going to check the characters. Guys, who's Nomalina? I want to understand now. Who's Nomalina? Before we even go far. Thanks, Lucy. Guys, phela mina ngithanda indaba. So I want to know who Nomalina is. Hi, Lucy. Yes, I saw it. Happy very. Yo, baqhubeka baphendulana Nkosi yami bengatsho kumba bathatha ntoni. On my own live, Lungi, imagine. Oh, Nomalina is the girl that usually reviews products, etc. Oh, okay. I was about to complain to Longstar. On my own live, they're talking about something that I don't even know. Hi, Shem. How are you, Puluko? How are you, my Puluko? My love. She posted a post about Shein Askisina. Okay. No problem. No problem. I get it now, Lucy. I get it. Otherwise, how are you guys doing? It feels like it has been forever. I last went live when, I think on Saturday or Friday. No, I think it was Saturday. It's been too long, God. It has been too long. And guys, I don't know if it's called a PR drop, ne? I don't know if it qualifies but I think it qualifies as a PR drop, even if it's not coming from a big company, because there's this other girl who sells lip glosses and all of that, and she delivered 3 lip glosses, Gimme Izolo, clear lip glosses, and she asked me to pretty please promote them for her. And I'm just like, girl, you think me is influential? Me? You got too much faith in me, girl. But you know what? Ne? I have the vision in my mind. It's actually going to be like the second local brand or company or whatever it's called that I work with, because I first worked with One Love, remember? And with One Love, I think it was almost a year working with them. And then now it's gonna be this lip gloss. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I guess maybe it's gonna depend on how well my promo does with the lip gloss. But yeah, yeah, I'm a joke. Why am I laughing? Why am I laughing? Gita, I was about to say check if it is the good deed that we know. It's not that, it's not that one, Alice. It's not that one, because it wouldn't make sense for it to play during the day. Mm-mm. Don't start with me, you know I'm hungry. what, what did I do, Piluka? It's a peer drop, ne? I- Definitely, definitely. Thank you, ladies. So I'm waiting for my brother to come back from school. I'm hoping he comes back before all the others do so that we can be able to do this in silence. I literally have it envisioned and I hope that it comes out exactly as I envisioned it in my mind. Like, yeah, too many more. Boo, 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 boo. Too many more. Hi, Dre. How are you doing? Do not despise the small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. Definitely. Oh, Lungi. Oh, yes. Yes, actually. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to definitely keep this. And I think I'm going to post this specific quote on Conversations with Moshe. It's very much necessary. It's very, very, very necessary. Hi, Didi. How are you doing? So, okay, guys, please do kindly expect. I think tomorrow I'm gonna put it today and edit it today. Funny enough, yesterday I was catching up on Trey's vlog, and when she was like, "I've got 7 hours to film this content, and I need to submit it because it's true, but luckily I've got the content," and I was like. Oh my word, Trey. I am manifesting it with you. I am literally manifesting it with you. And can this lipstick deal be the beginning of many, many more things? Many, many more things, hey? Honestly, to many more you're putting in the work. Thank you so much, Trey. Thank you. So, okay, I was saying, guys, when you see it, please kindly just share. Like, comment and share. Comment and share. And then I know those of you who are following me on Facebook will probably see it again. Please pretend like it's the first time you're seeing it. Actually, let me. By the way, Trey, I finished the week challenge. I finished one. Now I'm on the second one, and it needs me to have 25 followers. Ah, yo, guys, Facebook, no? Please follow me. Done. Thanks. We will share. Don't worry. Thank you. Thank you. I was falling asleep on Trey's live stream. I will be in the background. Moshe. No problem, Alice. Thank you, Q. Ngiyabonga, ngiyabonga. The girl is trying. Yes, Baguettes. The girl is really, really trying. And I think I'm going to use your music when I cue. There's this one that I like. I think it's the one that you posted before. Yo, and my phone is on the charger. But the second one, I the one before Isama. There's one that's before Isama. I forgot the name of it. I love it. I love it. Uh, Congratulations, Sina. Thank you, Q. You 20 followers. Wow, that's amazing. That's the hardest part for me. It is hard, Dre. And I'm literally now, every day when I go live, this is going to be my poll. Every day when I go live. And I'm also going to share a link on it on Instagram every single day. But now my worry is when I finish this week's challenge, what if they want me to gain even more followers than I did? Where am I going to get those people? Hi, Shem. Facebook is a trap. It's a trap. Hi, Tumza. How are you doing? Let me go check if I followed you on Facebook. Yes, please do, Buloko. Please, please, please. Um, Your cabbages, Mushle, jealous down. They are on their own lane. Why? Why, Lungi? What did my cabbages do? They followed me. I wanted to ask you if he allows people to use his music. Yes, Puluko. So in my last vlog, the DIY painting vlog, I think the first 10 minutes or the first 9 minutes of my vlog is strictly Q's music. Strictly his music, nobody else. And even this upcoming vlog that's going to come out, it's going to be strictly Q's music the first 10 minutes. Because I know I have a majority of people watching in the first 10 minutes. And then the next 10 minutes, they're not really watching. So I then use thematic music to try and get them to that 10 minutes. I'm hoping that it works. So I'm on Facebook, but I'll definitely follow you. Please, 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 Lucy. Just a follow. Right now, just a follow. The engagement, I think it's okay. It's honestly okay. But ngibonile lung, and I ignored. Oh, and I ignored. Like I ignored. I get why it's their own levels and very own. South Africans also say jealous down. I thought it was a Zimbabwean saying, you must, at this point, Dre, you must just get that South Africans and Zimbabweans are one thing. We just differ in a few words, but we are one thing. We are one, my sister. We are really, honestly, one thing. Okay, guys. So let's get to the topics that I was talking about. We do, but not as often as yo and ne. With me, it's like and guys and ne. Those three words. I shame. I even me, I don't know. Like I don't know how to get rid of them at all. I really don't. Guys, so I fell back on the 75 days soft. Ne? Like I fell off. I fell off when I was at work during that Mandela Day thing. And I had a muffin and I had coffee, but my coffee didn't have sugar. It was just coffee and I put lemon. So now I thought, okay, I'll take that day as my cheat day because I also didn't read. I didn't do nothing. Then the next day, what was happening the next day? I don't know what happened then. I went to SARS the next day. I went there early in the morning. I didn't eat, which was the good part, but I didn't exercise. So then I just fell off. And the next day was Saturday. Saturday was umthandazo we-youth. So Tina, there's umthandazo wabo mama, which is mother's prayer, and then there's umthandazo we-youth. We call them umthandazo wamayanga yanga. So there was that on Saturday morning. And then on Sunday was church again. And of course, Saturday was that cross night. Cross night, what did it require? We can all guess by now. We all know. So now I'm going back. Today I started, and today I did exercises with Grow and Joe. And I think I love Chloe, ne? But I don't think I'm ready for Chloe. I think for now I'm going to stick with Joe because Joe has got some dance exercises and all of that, and I really enjoy them. As you guys can see, I'm literally still in my gym attire because I haven't taken a bath. I realized that there was not going to be enough time for me to take a bath and want to go live as well. So I have a question. Let me first catch up. I'm putting you guys up to date with what's been happening with the 75 soft because I have a question for you guys. In terms of the rules, of course. There is a song called Jealous Down. Really? I can't get right. Okay, but I mean, I was looking for a song that said pressure today, and guess what? And that said peer pressure. And guess what? I found it on Facebook. I didn't find it on Instagram, but I found it on Facebook, peer pressure. So there's a song for it, everything, really. Really, Jay. I just followed you on Facebook. Thank you so much, Puluko. Thank you. it's nice that you have a prayer for youth too. Yes, we do. We have like it happens uh bi-weekly. Bi-weekly we have that. And they're trying to make me the chairperson for the female side of the youth, like the young women's desk. And I'm just like, no, 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 I don't want it. Sorry, but I don't want it. I'm not ready for such. You have so much responsibility. I was like, no. And my excuse was, abantu baseval, they're going to be like, oh, this child just came. And because she's a Mfundisi's child, and she can just get any position. You know how church people are. That was my excuse. But deep down inside, I knew that I'm just not ready for it, because why so much pressure? Guys, I've just gotten back to going back to church. And now you're putting so much pressure on me. Oh, let's take it one step at a time, eh? One step at a time. Love Grow with Joe to kickstart your exercises journey. These things have levels. Yes, Lucy. You know, when I did actually the dance exercise with Ucho, I'm like, this is the girl that I need right now. At my level, this is the girl that I need. I don't know why I was rushing to Chloe. Maybe I will revisit Chloe after the 75-day soft. Maybe I will have had the energy for her. I don't know. So my question to you guys was, there's the eat healthy, eat healthy part. The eating healthy. If I am saying the only thing that I'm going to be doing is maybe limiting my starch intake, or maybe limiting my sugar, or saying I'm reducing my eating portions instead of having like cutting out everything. I'm cutting out starch, I'm cutting out sugar, I'm cutting out this, I'm eating veggies basically and meat. Would it still be counted as eating healthy? Because I realized that with my job, because there's no working hours with my job, I can stay at home for days on end, or for weeks on end, and then one day I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I have to be lay a box bag at 7 a.m. And me being that early and me being that busy, unfortunately, makes me hungry. And also, it makes me not be able to drink because I drink my slimming tea. It makes me not be able to drink my slimming tea as I would want to. So would it still be counted as that, like me just cutting down my portions? Like, for example, this first week, because I usually eat 4 slices, I try and eat 3 slices of bread. And then the second week, I'll try and eat 2 slices of bread. Like, is that still the 75 days soft? And I do everything else. Would that still be regarded as that? One step at a time is also good to know. Yes, when I did, they must not come here and throw a whole chairperson. Yeah. No, it's too much. That's actually true. After I took a break, it was Grow with Joe that I started with. Yeah, and I didn't know about Grow with Joe. Well, I've seen her. I've seen Untwaki posting about her. I've seen who else? But it's 2 people. Ntswaki as in Niza Bege. There's 2 people who exercise with Grow with Joe. And I've always seen, but I didn't take note because in my mind it was always Chloe's the girl. Chloe's the girl. Yabo? And then yesterday on Simone's live, she mentioned Grow with Joe, and I was like, okay, I'll check her out. This morning, when I almost went to Chloe, I was like, my sister, they said, go check out Grow with Joe. And the first thing I bumped into was a 25-minute dance exercise, and I enjoyed that. I mean, I get to learn how to dance and also lose weight at the same time. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? That time Chloe is making me do burpees. I'm a burpees one, guys. I don't qualify until I am at least under 90 kgs. Being 90 degrees, imagine. Hi, Ole. How are you doing? Sino Dre highlighted that portion control it's important. So I think what I will then do is I will do the portion control part of eating healthy, and then I will just go about it as time goes by, because intermittent fasting, I don't struggle with intermittent fasting. That's one thing I'm able to do, especially when I'm keeping busy. I can do that. But the moment I'm hungry, I have to eat. Like, I have to eat proper food. And even though I'm hoping I'm making sense. Like, if I would have what's this? Ama veggies, for example, and meat, or veggies and eggs, I know I'm not gonna get full. So I need to eat like actual food and get full. But I will definitely avoid things like sweets, chocolates, and all of that. Hi Payton. Please follow me on Facebook, not Instagram. I don't have Instagram. Facebook. Facebook is Muhle MGT. Instagram, I'm not there. I think it is, because the whole point is to build a healthier relationship with food. So you're already doing it. Okay, okay. So, guys, I could have just continued most, because me, I was like, I've already failed. I've really already failed. And then I stopped. But Simone was like, girl, get back there. So I started again today. I've got different people I follow based on where I'm at within my fitness journey. What I've come to learn is that when it comes to fitness, it's important to do what's realistic for you. Yes, yes. And we forget that our bodies cannot handle certain exercises until you are somewhat prepared. And I feel like exercising for a while, like if you're going to be trying to do burpees for the first time, you must be, I don't know, you must be Bob the Builder. You must be Bob the Builder, Sana, because burpees are not easy, guys. And even if they say, Chloe has those easy ones where she'll just say, put your hands up, and then you go down, and then you don't jump, you're just doing it slowly. Even that is still hard, because you still have to pick up your body. I feel like it's like you're feeling your whole body weight, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, now that I'm answered regarding that, guys, I don't know if you guys watch Izingane's Tembu, and I don't know if you guys watch Queen Mujaji. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on, guys. My eyes are hurting. I'm so sorry for the reflection. I'm so sorry. Every day is a new day. Someone used to say, if you're humbled in the morning, come dinner, pick up from there. You don't have to wait for tomorrow. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, I get you. I get you. Yeah, I think I was just a bit too hard on myself, also because I was so determined to be like, yes, I'm finishing this. Yes, I'm finishing this. And I've sort of put like a huge target for myself that if I can finish the 75 days soft, I have to reward myself with something big. Sorry guys, I have to go. We're fighting with neighbors. You're okay, Puluko. I hope things get resolved, babe. I really hope so. So, I don't know. Do you guys watch either of those shows? Because Sana, I have something to say about fathers and a father's love. I have got a lot to say from observing those two shows. I've got a lot to say. Everybody's sending their apologies there, Buluko. I really do hope that you guys are able to fix things quite quick. Having to fight with your neighbors, I can just imagine that. I can honestly just imagine. Oh, Tumi is still here. I thought Tumi was gone, gone, gone. Good to see you here, Tumi. So on Izingane's table, guys, there's the eldest daughter, which is Usne, who was born out of marriage. Her mother passed away, I think, when she was still really young. Her father wasn't really there. her whole life. Well, maybe he was there, but he probably just wasn't. Yeah, now maybe he thought when he was there financially, he was there. But I don't think he was there for her. So Usne has become this child who she was really rebellious in the beginning and all of that. And she dated different men. And obviously, this thing of, I feel that having kids from different men and wanting to stay with those men even when they don't treat you well is somewhat resulted by the trauma of not having a present father in your life, and you take your daddy issues into relationships, hence you have really bad relationships. That's just my take on it. And now, Usne, the siblings that are there, the siblings went to school, the siblings had, even though maybe the siblings didn't have their father there with them all the time and he was probably just there financially, but at least they got to see him every day, number one. Number two, they had mothers who took care of them, like actual mothers who were there for them, took care of them, showed them the way. And yeah, whereas Usne only got to experience that with Umakele when she was just a bit older. So before I get there, I'm here, my network. I have to leave and come back when you freeze. Oh, Shemaski Situm, I know that too well. I actually just saw before I got into this live that Snare went on a podcast. Really? Which podcast did she go to? I actually want to watch it. I want to watch it. Please mention the name of the podcast, Lucy. Ntsako. Hi, Ntsako. How are you doing? How are you doing, Ntsako? So I feel like Usne, yes, she has been, I'm not gonna now try and paint her as a good person or anything like that. Usne has been at fault a number of times. And even if you have got issues, there has to be a point in your life where you realize a person trying to fix their mistake, because I feel like maybe her dad at some point did realize that he didn't treat her well and all of that. So now he was trying to fix that by trying to get her a driving license when the other brother was teaching her, trying to get her a job and all of that. But because she was just wanting him to sort of be there or acknowledge her, she always felt like he still wasn't doing enough and she just continued to be rebellious. But now she's using that against her siblings. She's now trying to make it seem like her siblings are also not appreciating her or showing her the love that she's a needy child. She's a needy child. But I don't think that it's okay for her to take it out on her siblings. Or am I the one who's not seeing it, Gahle, guys? Because I just watched the most recent episode now. And I mean, she has got absolutely no reason to come for Uabo, absolutely no reason to come for Ulwandle, absolutely no reason to come for Umpilo, because Umpilo has got similar issues that she has. I mean, her dad refuses to pay for ilobola yakhe just so that she can change her surname. And he only was willing to do it now, just recently. But for the longest time, she's been fighting for that. So how is Usne okay with treating her siblings badly? Or is her issue not with her dad? Should she not be fighting with her dad? In my mind, I don't know, Lucy, because you watch it, maybe you can share your view on it. Hi, Angel. How are you doing, Angel? You know, this convo of having a dad, yet he isn't a present dad, is something we need to talk about more. It's so important. And you know what the problem is? People assume or people expect for you that because you have a dad, you just have to be grateful. Yours is to be grateful and move on with life, because dare you mention that you don't have a present dad, you are then made feel guilty by people who do not have fathers to say, well, at least he's there. He may not be present, but he's there. Mine is 6 feet under and stuff like that, which is so unfair. I feel like it's really, really unfair because just because he's around doesn't mean that he's present, and him being present, I should be allowed to feel that or be hurt by the fact that I don't have a present dad, and it should be recognized what it's actually doing to me, especially, well, let me not say especially as a female, because also even as a man, you may grow up to not be a good father to your child because you didn't have a representation of what a good father is. I don't know the name. I'll screenshot it for you. Thank you, Lucy, and please do share it to me. Thanks, Dini. It's okay, so I missed everyone. Hi, Willow Webb. You missed everyone as in Skumbulile, or you missed everyone as in, like, yeah. I love how closer people pronounce Snare's name. It sounds different as opposed to how we pronounce it in KZN. Who's Snare? Ne? Where's Snare? I don't know how you guys call it, but yeah. She's hurt, but she's taking on the hurt on the out the hurt on the wrong people. She's misdirecting her pain. And now that I'm reading that, I'm actually maybe seeing that maybe if we were to justify it, we would justify it and say maybe she's misdirecting the pain, because where she tried to direct her pain where the pain comes from, the source does not seem to care. If we are to be honest, guys, I don't think Umselegu cares about Usne. I don't think he cares about Usne at all. At all. Or maybe he's tired. I don't know. I don't know. I think another perspective is that parenting styles back then and now isn't the same. I can tell the way Ubabum Selegu is present for Abo, then the same, and the same was not when Usne was around the same age. Okay, yes. And also, I don't think he was present around Uabo's age. When Usne was Uabo's age, I don't think he was present at all. Instead, it was Umatele who was present. I don't watch the show, I just see the snippets on TikTok. We should not invalidate others' feelings. Yes, Dino, it's very important, because I think that's also what then builds up the amount of anger that Usne has, or the amount of hurt that Usne has, because people probably, when she tells her friends or when she tells people are like, girl, you should be grateful your dad is giving you an allowance. Your dad is, you are famous now because of your dad and all of that and yada yada yada. But it's not what she wants. It's not what she wants and she needs from her dad. Ngikhumbulile, oh, awunazi sikhumbulile, oh, sikhumbule ngempela. Oh, hi Lisa, how are you doing? I honestly believe that fathers play a huge role in the way that young girls see men. That's their first introduction to what a man should be. So yes, the way men father is the most important. So now, do you guys think, okay, I don't think you guys would know because you don't watch it, but Lucy and maybe Utumi, do you think there will ever be a point where Usne's father actually realizes the amount of hurt he has put on her? Because now even social media is like, ooh, look at Usne trying to play victim and saying, ngoba nina nifundile, you guys are educated, making it seem like it's the kid's fault that they are educated when she had the same opportunities. Which I don't think that Usne had the same opportunities. Yes, maybe she had the same opportunities financially, but she didn't have the same support that the others had. And support is also very important, guys. It is very important. And when you have a father who just couldn't care a damn about the emotional aspect of things and expect you to be okay with everything, or how he's not there because, well, there's a roof over your head, there's clothes on your body, and there's food in your stomach. It's just sad. I just think it's sad. Guys, I'm here for a bit. Hi, Joanna. How are you doing? There's a lack of respect between Snare and her siblings and vice versa. And what do you think is causing the disrespect? I think the reason why there's a lack of respect would be that siblings, guys, in as much as we might say, hey, the parents, in siblings see things. No matter how young they are, they see things, they observe, and they're going to treat you exactly how your parents treat you. They're going to treat you exactly. So if your parents see you as a nothing, best believe your siblings are also going to see you as a nothing. And they're also going to disregard your thoughts. Husne? Usne is from Izingane Zesthembu. Yo, that man disregards Usne. Yes, Alice, he disregards her. Like, he couldn't care less about Usne at all. And I really, really wish that in over and above the trends or this past episode that has trended and people were mocking Usne, that his wives sit down with him and they are like, at some point, you need to see this child. You need to see this child. And also, I think like mothers fail when it comes to that angle because aren't like isn't marriage about partnership? Are you not supposed to be showing your partner when they are wrong? Instead, mothers keep quiet when their husbands are not being good fathers to their kids. They keep quiet. Or maybe, yeah, they aren't quiet in the bedroom. They say something. I don't know. Maybe that's just my view. I think even before the siblings were of age, the parents always spoke about Sneh in a negative light in front of them. They grew up with that. Yes, yes. Oh, Lucy, that's exactly what I said. Yes, yes. So because of that, they couldn't care less about Usne and her opinion. Because I saw even when she was saying, yeah, Nina Nyankhalisa, meaning you guys make me cry. Umpumelelo was like, Wena, why do you cry? Why are you always crying? And Umpilo was like, well, Usne is an actor. She puts on a show for the cameras and she's like, when the time comes, I'm going to act and I'm going to win an Oscar. And in as much as maybe Usne is a bit dramatic with some occasions, but maybe if they listened to her feelings more, she wouldn't be this bad. Maybe she just wouldn't be. I think Snare's cry is, yes, she disrespected her family, but that does not warrant her siblings to treat her with little regard. Then again, it's not the siblings' fault because Snare has always been spoken of. Yeah, it's not their fault, but I think as siblings who are now grown, because none of them is under the age of 18, they should be at the point where they are able to reason and they are able to see, okay, but maybe it's our father who's being unreasonable here. Yes, our sister did bad, but maybe we need to give her some sort of a break. Children are literally sponges. They take in everything, every single thing. I actually think he's gonna get better with Snatch due to social media backlash. Really, do you think he's gonna get better? Because I don't think so. Remember in the second season of Uthando Nestembu, he put on a show of putting her in therapy and all of that, and then that was just it. Like, he is not. He really isn't. And in as much as the wives experience him differently, the kids also definitely experience him so differently. And I think that episode where he was telling Umpilo that he will always put her in high regard because he's got expectations, and just because Yena she will go and not fulfill those expectations doesn't mean that his standards of her are going to drop, and he's not going to lower his standards of her for her. I just felt like that episode was him trying to make it seem like no, it's okay the way he treats Usne because, well, his standard for her had not dropped, even though Yana she decided to be a rebellious child. Like, hi, on the podcast, I saw. I was talking about, I saw a snippet where Sneh was saying the last two wives don't care. They would even go sleep without knowing what to eat, so they don't even check up or she would even go to sleep not knowing what to eat, so they don't even check up on her. Oh, wow. That's a lot. But also, yeah, when it comes to that, when I Lucy, I do partially put Usne at fault, ne? I would say if you've been ill treated and you weren't like treated in the correct manner, when you are given resources like finances, you should be able to try and make means. Because Usne was given a house to stay, she was given the money. Yes, we cannot for the sake like of her sanity ignore the emotional aspect of things. But the finances, girl, you've been given the finances. Buy yourself food. Ensure that you eat. Take care of the house that you live in. Ensure that it's clean. Don't just go out and drink all the money. Yes, maybe you're drinking because of all the issues, but you have to try something because you can see that you're not going to get help other than the allowance that you're getting from these people. Surely you should be able to do that bare minimum. Hi, the fat Muppet. Wow, what a weird name. Nah, those women actually are scared of Musa. Every time they they never stand up for her, but they oppress her instead of guiding her without pulling her down. That affects a child's mind. I also think the wives are afraid of him. And the reason why they're so afraid of him is because I feel like Umselegu is the type of guy who grooms them while they are young. He's groomed their minds to show them that, listen, I'm the head and this is what we're going to do. If you're not going to do that, then you can easily leave. Hence, you see the likes of Umakumalo. I love Umakumalo to death, but Umakumalo will do whatever. See, well, it seems as though she will do whatever Umselegu says without questioning it. Without questioning it at all. And then there's another angle of looking at it, Uti. Sometimes you are just in Istanbul to ensure that your needs are fulfilled and you don't have time to be taking care of others or having care for others. I haven't watched the show. Yeah, I don't think it's worth watching, Dineo. Like, I don't think it's worth watching, honestly. But because some of us have already started watching it and we are invested from Izingane, from Utando Nestembu, we continue to watch it. Also, I was watching it because of Uvyogas, and Uvyogas, it disappointed me this season. I was like, okay, no. It's just, no. It's giving desperate now. Not a problem, Tumza, but guess Nena disrespects her siblings. She has an attitude of respect me because I'm older. Yes, she doesn't lead by example. She refused to apologize to Mpilo and the siblings for being rude. Yes, that's another thing. That's another thing that I was saying. Okay, on some angles, because if you want to be respected, I'll make an example with me. My brother, ne? Most my sisters have just recently started staying with us. They weren't staying with us for the longest time. So they just started staying with us this year. My brother is like, Gimme, Musha, you are more tough on us than you are on them. And then I had to explain to him that, it's easy for me to be tougher on you because I grew up with you guys. I can shout at you guys for things. I'm not saying it's okay, but if I feel like at that point the only way for you to hear me is for me to shout at you, I will do that. And I always come back and apologize if I feel like I was unreasonable. But I am sorry that you feel that way. I'm not saying it's okay. I do that because it's easier with you guys. And with them, I have to tread carefully because these people, like for example, Uasati for, because the last time I was with Uasati was when she was 3, no, not when she was, I think when she was like 5 years old. That was the last time that I was with her. So I cannot now come and like smash in my knowledge and my values, or our family values and our knowledge, on her within 7 months. I have to tread carefully because also we grew up in different environments. But then I did apologize to my brothers. I was like, I'm sorry that you feel that I'm not treating you guys equally and stuff like that. And that's, on my end, I think that's accountability. There has to be some sort of accountability, and you need to show people that if you want people to apologize for doing you wrong, you also need to apologize when you are wrong. Don't try and justify it. Ukuthi, no, I'm the oldest. No, that's just wrong. Yes, she must try and make means to better her life. Hi, Puluko. I hope everything is going well. I hope that everything is going well. She said her father is like, she did. She said her father is like a toy. Matale has tried, Bandla. She has fought with her husband for Sneh. And that's just the sad part, that Usne doesn't recognize Umatele. I don't know, maybe there's some sort of history, like maybe Umatele washayo mawaking is Tina or something. I don't know. But the hate and the disrespect that Usne has got for Umatele is wild. It's honestly wild. She'll even say "Kutakasuma wam." But this woman is trying. Out of all the women, including your father, this woman is trying something. I'm angry now. I don't feel like eating. Askisi Puluko, Askisi, was it that bad? I've never watched Izingane. I was watching it for Ovyogazi because I really, really liked Ovyogazi. Hey, and in as much as I'm happy that she's gone from that relationship with Mpumelelo, I don't like how she did things this time around. I don't like it at all. Makumalo understands the mindset. People should go into polygamy. Yes, I always say, Lucy, if God, oh God forbid, touch wood, everything, like, yo, God, please don't let that be my life, because I have gotten a glimpse of what that life would be. If I was to get into Istembu, I would have the mindset of Umakumalo. I think I would honestly have the mindset of Umakumalo. Obviously, gay, it's easy to talk when you are outside, and when you are inside and have to experience the actual thing, it's a totally different ball game. Viewers also pop at me. Yo, like, why, girl? Why? Yo, I wish, and then the worst thing is she's closed her DMs. I wish to ask her, girl, why? Why? Yo. Yes, the thought of you guys, it just breaks my heart, because there's no way. Battery's at 20%. This phone, guys, it hates me. I have to move closer to the charger now. Learning to apologize to your younger siblings is so important, Muhle. The way my husband's siblings respect him, I'm forever amazed when he speaks to them. You can tell. Okay, guys, I'm gonna mute you because I want to move this. Yeah. What was I saying? When he speaks to them, you can tell that he humbles himself. Himself when he's wrong. It births a different type of connection and respect. We grew up thinking younger people don't feel and deserve an apologies, but they do. Yes, it's so, the way in which you treat your siblings will reflect in how they treat you. It will always, especially as the eldest, it will always reflect. If you feel like your siblings don't respect you or stuff like that, there's a high chance, a really high chance, that it's because of the way that you are treating them. And of course, there's the factor yokuthi the parents might also be a factor. Would say, okay, they see that your parents see you as nothing, so they most probably going to see you as nothing, and the parents will probably see that other child as a something. Our culture makes me cry sometimes, because this issue of parents and older siblings not having to apologize simply because of age is so detrimental to relationships. Dre, it's a foundation of who the person becomes as they grow. Because if you cannot apologize to your own siblings, what makes you think you're going to be able to apologize outside? What makes you think you're going to be able to apologize to your life partner? How are you going to be able to apologize to your kids? Because you will not be able to apologize when you are wrong to your kids, because you will have the mindset that they are kids. Kids should be the ones to apologize, yada, 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 and all of that. Let's see. Okay, let me see. How? But yeah, but he has a bad memory, guys. Regardless of the history with Macele takes care of her child. And there's more than enough reason to be thankful to someone. More than enough reason, Lucy. Like, yo, if I had a mother like, hey, guys, Umacele literally took in Sne's firstborn and treated her like her own. She took in that child and defied her husband when her husband was like, I am never going to regard that child. Please hold, guys. Hello? Please listen.
Are you paying too much in the loans and accounts? We are registered with the NCR to help.
Why? For what? Why? Every day these people will call me. I block this number, they call me with a different one. I call yo. Shem. Umacele took in Sne's child, and to this day, Sne's child is treated like a princess by Umacele. When Umselegu clearly stated on national TV that if you dare take this child, I will not do a single thing for this child. You will be responsible for this child. And Umacele said, it's fine. I will take care of this child. Do you know what Sne did to thank her? She went and had more kids. Hey, I watched a podcast where she was appreciating Macele, or maybe she's doing it because of the podcast. What's the name of the podcast? Ulusi was talking about it. What do you think about her friend Vicky Sino? Vicky was just trying to trend, guys. She was just trying to be famous. That's all I have to say about Vicky. She was trying to be famous. And I cannot, for the life of me, believe that Uvyogazi is that dumb. Like, she is dumb. Because how are you bringing on there someone who the father of your kids was asking out, who is now your supposed friend, onto national TV? For what? What is the actual reason for bringing them? To try and justify the fact that she's not the reason why you guys are no longer friends. I mean, you guys are no longer dating. You guys, man, she didn't think this through. Her role, or if it's a production that gave her that role, or if she gave herself that role, she didn't think it through at all. I think she was too excited by the fact that we loved her in that first season. And now she was like, Mina, my fans will love me throughout. And shame, there are still fans who love her throughout, who are still justifying her actions. Buluko, when Sne is in a good mood, she appreciates both Umselego and Macele. When she's not okay, I've never heard her appreciating Umselego though. I've never heard her at all. Podcast about nothing. That's the name, Sino. Oh, I'm gonna follow that one. Also, guys, I need to start following more podcasts because after yesterday's interview, I'm very much traumatized. Oh, I was watching Makado before Dre's live, so it automatically went back to playing her. Let me see. Nite any podcast about nothing. What a nice name. I think I like the name Podcast About Nothing. I really like it. Oh, it was 5 hours ago. And also, this person was really smart to have Usne as one of their first few guests. Very, very smart, all these people. Because, Sana, what a way to get views. What a way to get views. I think they deleted it. Where is it? No. Oh, I just went and subscribed to the wrong one. Oh, okay. It was not a new. I had subscribed to the wrong one. Let me go back to the comments. I love how I have no idea who you're talking about, but I'm following the conversation. I'm happy that you understand it, Jay. I'm really happy that you understand it. Guys, is there anyone who's going to go live? Because I want to move on from Izingane Zestembu and talk about Queen Mujaji. Wow. Another one that I was like, ha! Fathers! Aye, guys. Hi, Lucy, you deleted that. You were saying, I think Vicky did what? Is there no one who's going to go live, guys? I know Lung is going to go live at 1. So between now and 1, is there no one going live? So that I can continue. Aluta continua. I think Vyogazi is like me. Very gullible, slow, and trusting. No. Lucy, I don't think you're gullible. I don't think. Maybe it's because I don't know you personally, but I don't take you as someone who's gullible. In fact, I take you as a no-nonsense taker. That's my view of you. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Please let me know. Maybe I'm not observing Ulusi kahle. Hey, Mukhadi, how are you doing, love? How's you? Not a problem. My Vicky comment is under Puluko's comment. Puluko. Oh, yo, guys. Yo, I missed so many comments. Do you think Vicky and Mpumelelo have history? Because I think they do have history. Because you know why? There's somewhere in that voice note, Umselegu is saying, Vicky was brought onto Mpumelelo's life, on Uvyogazi's life to assist her. The only way to assist in that boyfriend-girlfriend level, is the fact that he was sleeping with her. Most probably. So I don't understand. Maybe it's because Uvyogazi was at that point okay with the Istembu, and she was like, I'm going to be the first wife anyway, and I like this girl, so it's okay, and yada, yada, yada. Huh? And it didn't work in her favor. Hi, Clary Dogs. Thank you. Thank you so much. On that podcast, you will hear her appreciating her dad in a sense. Okay, I'll watch it, guys. I'll definitely watch it. I read Dre's comment. This term school run is all over the place. One day Kulu wants to go for sports, then she doesn't. So I have to run quickly to school. So I miss. Also, if I miss anyone, please understand. No problem, Puluko. We understand. Way muhle mina, I'm slow. I had a friend that was into a guy I was with. Everyone knew I was just okay. You trusting of people, but you're not gullible. Vyogazi, on the other hand, hi. The number of girlfriends Zagampumelelo that she has accepted, the number of people that have come into Mpumelelo's life that she has accepted, hi. Yes, I also don't think Lucy is gullible at all. At all. You think so, Didi? I think I've gotten better. Maybe maybe along the years you've gotten better. But before, I see. I don't see the gullible thing at all. So guys, let's move on to Queen Mujaji. I don't know if there's anyone who's watching Queen Mujaji. No. But I'll give like a small background on the first 2 episodes that I've seen. Because I finished watching the second episode while I was watching Dre. So I don't know. Is there anyone who's watching it? Before I go straight into explaining for people like Dre who don't understand, or well, who don't watch it at all. Okay, let me just explain. Oh, Mukhadi watches it, I think. Because I remember one day she said she's not going live because she wants to watch Queen Muchachi. I remember. So, with Queen Muchachi, it's a village with a king that is not getting rain. And the king is expected to be the rainmaker, and the king is not making the rain. The rain hasn't been coming, the cattle are dying and all of that. I watched the old one. I haven't watched Queen Muchachi. It's the same as the old one, but this one, guys, or maybe the old one, I watched it when I was young, so I don't remember the details. These first 2 episodes already have me in my feels. And also I think it had me in my feels because I watched Izingane Zesthembu, then immediately after that it was Queen Muchachi, and they're all around the same thing, fatherhood. Son, I was like, trigger. Anyway, so this man doesn't make rain, and his village is now starting to see him as useless. His kids are plotting his death, but his seer, isangoma sakhe, sees this before it actually happens and runs to the king and tells him. The king decides, guys, to kill all of his sons because they are evil. They are apparently plotting against him, and they are sleeping with his younger wives behind his back and all of that. So he kills them, all of them. And the one wife who was pregnant gives birth, and she unfortunately also gives birth to a boy. And then she then asks one of his daughters, would you please go and hide my son, because I don't want him to kill my son as well. You'll say that the son's name is Mamaila. I don't know if I said it right. It's Mamaila. I think it's, I don't know if I pronounced it right. So she takes the child to a different village and gives them the name, and then she comes back. Now, when she comes back, the seer has a vision that this man, the king, has to sleep with his favorite daughter. And when he's sleeping with his favorite daughter, the daughter will birth a future queen, which will then bring onto the village rain and end their suffering. Now, this man, because he loves his Ibani Kiela or Kayla, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but I will learn as I continue to watch the show. He's told to go and sleep with her, but because he loves her so much, she's like his most favorite child, he refuses to sleep with her. Instead, he goes and he sleeps with his least favorite child, and he tells her that this is he does, the way he resents his child, guys, he doesn't even tell her himself. He sends his sister to go and tell the child that you have to do this, and the child is like, why must I do it? Because I've been suffering, this man doesn't love me. I'm literally dying in poverty when my father is rich and he's a king. I'm not taken care of. Why not ask his favorite daughter, who he does everything for, and she gets all the privileges? And because this man lied to his sister, she said he told the sister that the ancestors want the child with the grandfather's name, the late grandfather's name, because he wants to continue his work through her. So the aunt goes to the child and tells her that, no, because your grandfather chose you, you are like the chosen one. And she finally accepts, because her father promises her that he will now allow her to go to her mother's house and fix her mother's house, and for her to have a better life. He promises her a better life. She gives birth, but unfortunately she gives birth to a boy. Let's catch up on the comments. I haven't watched it much. I know the history of Queen Muchachi, so that should count for something. The guy who plays the king seems really good at acting, ne? I'm not gonna lie, the acting is out of this world. Whoever I can imagine that maybe it's the same guy who is that white guy who's a producer. I'm thinking it's him who did this and Ushaga because it's good. I've only watched 2 episodes. Only 2 episodes are out, and man, it's good. Really, really good. Even the language, they speak that language. Trigger. What does that means? With the toxic ones who are watching, it's a trigger to, like, it's a reminder when I Lucy of bad experiences. That's how I was like, trigger. Hi Tembi, how are you doing, Tembi? Hi, I really need to start watching more TV. I like reality shows more than series or telenovelas. Where Mukhadi all the best. What else? I also prefer them than series. Keale. Yo, Sana, I'm gonna learn. I am going to learn. The red flag is when parents say they have favorite kids and also say it themselves that they hate the others. Yeah, it's a problem. That man resents his daughter. Guys, the reason why he resents his daughter is because she was the product of his arranged marriage. The child did absolutely nothing wrong for you to resent her that much. It's just weird. Hey, Makelo Dedu. Or Makelo Dedu and their pronunciation. Yeah, guys, this is a true story even. Really, that's how I'm saying, Mina, maybe Queen Muchachi, I watched it when I was young, so I never really took it seriously. Lucy, the last series I watched and enjoy is The River. I stopped watching The River because I got to a point where I was bored by it. Once a series drags on for too long, it bores me, especially when the storyline, you can clearly say, these are add-ons. I was like, cut. I went Bukhadi. I don't watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but heard it was nice to me. True story, guys. What is this? I know, Trey. I know. Like, it was fire. You missed one of the best, Lucy. What's the name of the show? New Sabi here. Hi, Lindy. The name of the show is Queen Mujaji. I hope you are still here. And thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. You're making me want to go watch, but I'm scared to add something new because my time is stretched already. Yeah. Muhle, did you start with True Beauty? Not yet. I'm not even done with A Daily Dose of Sunshine. That's another one that, guys, we need. Do you guys see the amount of TV that I consume? I mean, I'm watching so many shows. I'm also watching YouTube all at the same time. I'm not done with A Daily Dose of Sunshine because of church, but I am on episode 11. So while no, it's gonna have to be after Lungi's live because I have to watch the subtitles. Whenever there's no one who's live, I'm going to watch that, and I so desperately want to talk about that. Guys, I'm addicted to TV. I can imagine the day but to go back to the office, I'll die. I will. That's why I need to push this content creation thing so that by the time it's time for me to go back to the office, I'm like, no, I don't want. Keep your job. But I'm gonna start watching it tonight, Lucy. Definitely tonight, I will be watching True Beauty. I see the trailer and it looks like the quality of the acting is great, and I like that they are speaking Kelobedu. That exposes how rich we are as a country in languages. Yes, and I really appreciate, guys. They speak it to the T. I don't know the language. I know Sipedi, but they speak it to the T. You will never hear them making a mistake, calling an English name or anything. No, nothing. That's how perfect. And I love it. I love that we are going back to our roots, because even the kids who watch this, the baby kids who watch this, the kids who are born of people who are Ama Kelobedu, they get to learn the language, or they get to be reminded of the language. I am enjoying Sibongile and My Brother's Keeper so much. My Brother's Keeper I haven't watched in 2 weeks, but I'm planning on actually, I'm gonna play My Brother's Keeper on the TV while I watch Lungi. Yeah, I'm gonna play My Brother's Keeper, and yeah. You are welcome, Lindy. You are welcome. Usbongile, is it Sbongile and the Dlaminis, Johanna? Sana, people are saying Sbongile and the Dlaminis are really good, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch it. And I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to, with the amount of things that I'm consuming and with the fact that I'm now hooked on Koreans. I don't think. Unless, is it on Showmax? Yo, but my cousin decided to not pay for Showmax. I don't know. Is he trying to cut me out? Like, I don't know. I wish he was on this live for me to ask him during the people who would say, my brother, are you cutting me out or what? Jojo Spongile is finished now. Yes, it's finished. You would just need to catch up. My brothers, I feel like I'm too far behind to start watching. Suno and Lucy won't even want to talk Nati on the girls' trip. They will be watching. Yeah, look. Can't you ask when I'm with people I behave, Shem? Mina, when I'm with people I behave. I honestly behave, hey? Not even hey, when we are with people we focus. Hey, Alice, when we are with people we focus on people. We literally forget about the TV and all that, and we focus on people. Yo, Ulungi, guys. Oh, Jojo, I thought a new season is starting this July. In July? Really? Yes, I mean, we only know Sipedi, but there's also Kelobedu and Situkwa. Wow. I know there's yeah, I think is it not Silubedu? Guys, what is Silubedu? What is Silubedu? Because I know there's a Silubedu. Is it part of, or is it Kelobedu in another word? Maybe Lucy, I always watch catch up, but it's still going. Yes, and the Dlaminis, it's on DSTV. I'll check it out, Jojo. Looking forward to see how the new Sbongile will fit in. They're gonna change the character? Guys, just know, when a reality show or when a drama or a series changes the main character, like they change the main character, best believe it's doomed. I'm choking. I'm starting to hate Spongile and the Dlaminis like I hated the river. Why, Alice? Why? Yo, I'm so lost, Batuk. Do me, what do you watch? You are giving me Ama vibes, ga Precious Malachi right now. You are giving me her vibes. What do you watch? Don't say YouTube, because we all watch YouTube. I'm joking. Nah, I think it's still the old Sbongile, and it seems like it's a finale because she's just got a full bursary. Okay, the truth stays behind for too long, Lucy. That's the problem with the shows where the truth is like, you guys keep prolonging the truth. Why? Why? Does that mean if the truth comes out, your story has come to an end? Surely that's not what you had in mind. Like, why? Thank you, Mukhadi. I appreciate it. How they take it, hey. Reality shows and YouTube, son. Okay, which reality show? What does Precious watch? I don't know what Precious watches. Because even the big YouTuber, she doesn't know. I wish she was here to explain to us. Good. What do you watch? I know she watches McG, because at least she knows McG. I can't follow anything where they change the main character. I stopped watching from then, unless it's a sequential movie. Yeah, if you change, I'm leaving. It's like I didn't watch what was that show? Something Joburg. That had Shona Ferguson. When they brought on the second season, I didn't even bother watching it because I was like, no. Why are you guys replacing Shona Ferguson? Why not lie to us and say he died or something like that? Why do you want to replace him? Well, people said he was replaced. I don't even know. I just heard from people and I was like, okay, if he's replaced, then I'm not watching it. I hope they get a very good person because Spongile is good hair. Yes, Kings of Joburg is good hair and too relatable. That girl, whatever role you give that girl, she's really good at it. She's one of those really underrated actors. Ulu, very much underrated, hey. But yeah, so let me continue with Queen Mujaji, guys. So she goes and she sleeps with her father. Unfortunately, she gives birth to a boy. What does the father do? He orders for the boy to be killed. And now the seer is like, oh, when after the boy is killed, the ancestors, there's some Sangoma seer ancestor that comes there, and that ancestor is like shows him that there's going to be a blessing and a curse that's coming. That's when he realizes that he had birthed a boy and that boy had to be killed and yada yada. But he still wants to continue in that path. Well, he tries to go to his favorite daughter to be like, the ancestors have sent me, so please do this. And the eldest daughter, the favorite daughter, well, she is the eldest. The favorite daughter refuses because she's the favorite. She has the chance to refuse. She was even given until the next day to decide. So instead of her deciding, he goes to the seer and he tells him the truth. Then he gets a cleansing and he still goes and he sleeps with the same daughter that he resents. But luckily this time, a queen is birthed and the rain comes. But now the sad part about it is, and I'm really hoping and praying that it changes in the 3rd episode, because that would honestly be a generational curse. When she gave birth to the daughter, she wanted nothing to do with the daughter. She was like, I don't want that child. You guys wanted a girl from me. I gave you a girl, but don't expect me to raise it. I'm not even gonna I don't want to touch her. Don't bring her close to me. Otherwise, she's gonna join my son. You can just tell that she's very much hurt, very, very much hurt. But the king has gotten what he wants. So we will see on the next episode, which is unfortunately going to be next week, Sunday, what is going to happen. But I then picked up, Uguti, how can you as a father resent your own flesh and blood so much? So much that you refuse to ask your favorite child to sleep with her, but you couldn't care less about sleeping and taking the virginity of your other child because you resent her. You don't even give her the courtesy of coming and asking her yourself. You send your sister to ask her. You kill your own kids just because your kids are saying everything that the community is saying. Okay, the kids were wrong for wanting to kill their father, but to kill each and every one of your kids, to want to kill every boy in your lineage simply because you don't want to be dethroned, I guess, or you feel like it will give you dignity. You feel like it's the sacrifice that your ancestors need. Why would your ancestors ask you to kill your own flesh and blood? Why? It doesn't make sense to me. She really is Jojo, but the girl said the production was not treating her well. Oh, if they're not treating her well, then she must go. But that guy who replaced Shona was good as well. Who was it? Oh yes, the father of Connie Ferguson's firstborn. I remember Kings of Joburg. I didn't know they replaced him, so I haven't watched the new season. They replaced him. Most the dating realities and competition realities, Housewives, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I haven't watched the latest season of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and they're probably going to release another one now in September. Ne? Like I recently started watching Married in First Sight and something like that on Showmax. I have started watching it. I haven't watched the most recent episodes. I think I watched 4 episodes of it. Hi the father. I know, Didi. Oh wow. I did not know that, Lucy. Oh yes, to me, I love Married at First Sight. Yes, Lucy is watching it with me. Lucy and I seem to like quite a lot of shows together, Boma, Selling Sunset and others. I also liked Selling Sunset, but I haven't been watching it because I haven't had the time to. Anything that Zolisa Xaluva turns to gold, but apparently it's got attitude. It's really good, but apparently it's got attitude for days. And he's got main character syndrome. I guess we give him that as his fans. Lucy, it's nice. Those are my kind of shows. Okay, to me. Not a problem, Lucy. This is sad. It's evil. It's, you can imagine, guys. I was in my feels because I was like, wow. Truly sad, Didi, and unfortunately it is a reality in some of our villages. So fathers honestly couldn't care less, like could not care less for their kids. Guys, jumping off for a 30-minute session now. No problem, Johanna. I'm also about to leave. I'm gonna leave at in 5 minutes because I wanna go take a shower before the water goes. Silk and Cookies, you come as I leave. You're always coming as I leave. Oh my word. That sucks. Guys, my voice. And today is the final rehearsal presentation for the choir. So anyone who goes live after 6 o'clock, guys, I will not be able to join your lives. Please understand. Oh, before I go, guys, I had my interview yesterday, and I'm so nervous about putting it out. It's supposed to be the first episode for my Women's Month special that I'm going to announce on the episode tomorrow. But Sana, she didn't understand some of the questions I was asking her, and she spoke a lot of like vernac. Guys. And the sad thing is she's so excited. She was even saying Uguti, she even told people, so I must send her the link. Young stressor, like it stresses me out. It really stresses me out. Hence, I couldn't even join Lungi's live yesterday. I was not okay, guys, because I was like, what just happened? And I was asking myself, because I couldn't ask most of the questions that I had written down. I had questions that I had written down and I couldn't ask them. And I was just like, why? Was it something that I did wrong? Like, maybe I forgot to pray or something like that. But I remembered that I did pray before leaving the house. I prayed whenever I'm going to have an interview with someone. I pray that it brings or it does what I wish for it to do for the viewer who's going to be watching. My brother says it's not bad, but I think what hurts me is the fact that I didn't fulfill what I wanted to achieve with that episode. For Women's Month, I literally have a sequence of how I want things to go, and it just didn't go the way I want. So now what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have to find someone who is in a similar field, but maybe at a higher position, that I can interview, that will maybe come in as the second episode. Then this one, the first, and then the second. Yeah, guys. I want to learn. Okay, so it didn't go the way you wanted. It didn't, Lucy, at all. It didn't. The audio was perfect. The visuals were perfect, but the interview didn't go the way that I want. I don't know. Maybe this is what happens with podcasters. I know that MacG has got an episode that he didn't put out. Well, a few episodes that he didn't put out at all because he didn't feel those episodes. Maybe that's the case with me, but I can't afford to not put out this show because also this woman took out time, like her own time. She took out her time from her busy schedule. And I don't know, I have to make it work. I have to edit it to make sense when I'm editing it. I have to do that. You want to learn my language, Silk and Cookies? I don't know how I would teach you my language, but let's start with Molweni. Molweni is hi. Can someone please type down Molweni for me so that Silk and Cookies can hear? Oh, Sino, I'm so sorry. Yeah, guys, I think, yeah. You could place the video on unlisted and send the link to us for the views, and she can share the video with her people. Just thinking out loud. I think, Lucy, if even after editing I'm still not anywhere close to being satisfied, I will do that. I will definitely do that. Because, yo, Sana, it had me in my feels. This episode, yo, I think I really expected. I was excited. I was excited for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. And you guys will see in that first, like in the episode, when there's that one thing that she taught me, I got excited. You could see the excitement in me. And I even said to her, I was like, there's something that I learned. Yeah, but there's something that even I learned. So I don't know. I will edit it and see. Yes, Lucy has helped me, Lungio. It's honestly very clever. But I find that sometimes you overthink these things. You can find Uguti, it's perfect. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking. Because my brother was like, it's not as bad as I assume. I'm just going to have to do a lot of editing in terms of adding my subtitles so that it caters to everyone. Because I even got to the point where I was even asking the questions in Zulu because. And I couldn't ask some of the questions because I couldn't ask them in Zulu. I'm not Zulu. And yeah, guys, we will see it. We will see. But yeah, guys, let me go. I will see you guys. Am I going to see you guys tomorrow? Tomorrow there's this other training. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, but I'll see you guys a bit later tomorrow, not at 11 o'clock, but I will be on people's lives. Yeah, guys, let me go. I'll see you in 15 minutes at Lungi's live. We are going to be having lunch with Lungstar. Bye. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate and I love you guys. Yes, I will definitely add the subtitles, Lungstar. I have to. I really have to add them. It gives, if you guys watched interview ga Meg and Babe Zotumo, where Babe spoke Zulu from beginning to end. Literally, that's what it gives. That's the difficulty that comes with being an interviewer. And I'm learning. Yes, Molweni. Yes, okay, Cookies. Molweni. That is hello. Bye, guys. I'll see you at 1 o'clock.